I turn the key and start the ride. My system's ready, amplified. What started small is growing fast, making waves that's gonna last. Big Sound Podcast. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. Every block I pass they recognize. My speakers teaching, that's no lies. Got knowledge flowing through the air. Quality sound beyond compare. They stop and ask me what I know about the watts and how to flow. Big Sound Podcast. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. Listen up, I'm breaking down the facts. Hertz and decibels, I'm laying down the tracks. Crossovers, tweeters, subs that hit. Teaching every day how to make it fit. Components, speakers, custom install. From factory settings to standing tall. Signal to noise, we keep it clean. RMS power, know what I mean. Big Sound Podcast on your block. Frequencies low enough to rock. Wire gauge matters, that's the truth. Ground drill system, here's the proof. Pure sound science in your ride. Bass response that's certified. Knowledge flowing through the streets. Big Sound Podcast can't be beat. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. Started my garage, just wanted to share. Now they're all tuning in, showing that they care. Teaching what I love, day after day. Building this movement in my own way. Every episode brings something new. Building community, that's what we do. From basic setups to competition grade. This is the movement that we made. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. Big Sound Podcast, we're here to stay. Big Sound Podcast every day. I turn the key and start the ride. My system's ready, amplified. What started small is growing fast, making waves that's gonna last. Big Sound Podcast. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame. Every block I pass they recognize. My speakers teaching, that's no lies. Got knowledge flowing through the air. Quality sound beyond compare. They stop and ask me what I know about the watts and how to flow. Big Sound Podcast. When I hit play, the streets know my name. Big Sound Podcast, that's my claim to fame.
Okay, we're here. We're here. Hey, check it out. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day, wherever you're tuning in from. I know we have a lot of international people. So everybody celebrates something different. Do me a favor, real quick. I'm giving some shout outs. Just comment that you can hear us. We're doing this in the video room, so we're not at the office. I'm not at the house. Make sure everything's working. But a big shout, Jesse Bertlow, Tront, 1731. Latage, Rick Fornes in the house, Mina Gohill. Just leave a comment real quick that you could hear me. We're streaming live. We're here on a Friday because the office is closed to do videos. Hit the Big Jeff cam, bro. Big Jeff cam. All right, here we go. So we got to finish up the Votten amp today, right? And then we're going to dyno more of these new VFL Rebel amps for Bob at American Bass. Just keep it on here. And then I was going to try today because the Yukon's up and running, but I got to put some stuff back together for all you that haven't seen this. Hold on, let me turn some stuff on. Okay, so big shout out. We had the subwoofer fixed, and I got to put this stuff back together. So happy about that. MechMan is going to be sending me out another alternator. Why? We have 3 MechMans in here, and I ran a factory to run the factory side. But because we changed up with the Big Jeff batteries, we can leave the 3 in there, and I'm going to change out the alternator there. So we'll have 4 alternators running the beast. So we're trying to get that ready for upcoming shows. We might make Liberty Base show. We're definitely going to Florida State Finals, working out, trying to go to Wake the Dead. So there's a lot of shows I want to get the Yukon 2.0 back to. Okay, so I go live every Saturday. You can flip the camera. Okay, I go live every Saturday before we start doing videos, just to give a shout out and appreciation to all of you that have helped grow this place. Man, it's been a crazy trip and road, and right now all the sales are running. So hit up bigjeffaudio.com, also b2audiousa.com. Gail Dremen says he can hear us loud and clear. Thanks, Juan. Thank you for everybody that tunes in, represents, and shows love. Comment in here now. What do you think the next giveaway should be? I'm working on Bob with these new amps, but we're trying to get when these are going to be ready to sell. So that might be a possibility. What's the next giveaway? Also, I don't know if you guys saw the video. Let me grab the RC2s, the mini subs. I don't know if you all saw that video. I finally got to put my box together, which was cool. This was fun. If you haven't done this stuff's on sale this weekend. Basically 40% off, and that's not like a fake 40. It's 40 off the normal prices for a whole kit. That's the box, speakers, amp, everything. Get one for you. Just have fun, put it together, use it in your house or whatever. Or if you got kids, this is an awesome is it DIY or? Yes. Yeah, DIY project. I had so much fun. I'd never get to do stuff just for me, and this was cool. So these are 40% off. Pick whatever color. If you want 1, 2, whatever. And not to blow this live up as sales, but yeah, right now with the economy and rising prices, hold on, sales we got a bunch right now. So Jensen, Kicker, Excess Power, like there's a bunch of sales, and the whole website double rewards points, which means whatever you buy this weekend, you get double rewards points that could be turned into Big Jeff cash on future orders. Okay, also big shout out, we got Kevin, who's our newest team, B2 Audio USA. Go to B2 Audio USA. You can see the pictures he did. I think it was 4 Rage XL 12s with a 15K big system. He got it done. Understand, when you try to get sponsored, and we just had somebody the other day, it was like they wanted 2 Riot 12s and an amp. Sponsoring is not for like what everyday people buy. Sponsoring is for guys like the Hummer and Rick Fornes and Kevin or you know, the rest of the people that do these big systems, go to these shows. That's sponsoring. Sponsoring also doesn't mean free. It just means heavily discounted to show support, and then we try to do other things. So we're always looking for the right people to come in, B2 Audio USA. Big shout out to Mo with his B2 vehicle. We got a lot of good guys. We're going to keep growing it. Keep in mind, in about 40 days, we have the container coming in. with the Rampage woofers again. That's basically the 4-inch voice coil, big woofers. We're still hand making X2Cs. We just got some more orders in. Man, there's a lot going on. Listen, I just want to take this time to thank everybody for the support. 6 years ago, I was just a guy in the garage trying to make a couple extra bucks. 6 years later, with no partners, no nothing. Hold on, what do you say? I don't care what you give away. I just want to win it. You know what? I appreciate the honesty, bro. And I always tell people, you don't win the lotto. That doesn't mean you stop buying scratch off. So we give away a ton of stuff, and there's a chance to win. And I'll tell you what, hard work does pay off. And that's what I was talking about 6 years ago out of my house with $500 and just a full-time job to turn in what we turned this into was from hard work, and still hard work because I'm still here doing it. So we have a giveaway.
Yeah, we're giving away a set of.
Oh, we do have a giveaway right now. Okay, can you put a link up in there for them to go to the website? So we have on our website a page for any active giveaways, and also we announce the winners. So Ben's going to put up, I totally forgot, we're giving away a set of these, which is real simple because you just have to share the live, which Ben will put a link up to the live, and then you just have to watch the YouTube video of me building this, and you got to comment what you would do if you had a set. So I totally forgot. We got a giveaway right now. You might win. We'll probably pick a winner on the next podcast, and I'm not sure. It's probably in a week or two. We got some people coming up. We just had Queen Kong, which was huge. We actually made her a custom Queen Kong box, so can't wait to see her and her kids put that together. Donnie says, hey, Rick, going to do giveaway tool. Y'all go show him some love. Jesse Bertlow, you should do some Big Jeff cash. Okay, so, Jesse, I agree with you. I always think sometimes giving away stuff people don't want, whatever. I was all for just doing cash, but it seems like not as many people enter. And that's what I don't understand, because you could take that and buy whatever you want, right? But, Jesse, I agree with you. I see you. You see me. We're going to do that. Next giveaway will be for money, and we'll do it in tiers. Okay, Ben just put up a link to the pages on our website about giveaways. But big shout out. There you go. He's got it. Big shout out of giving away Big Jeff cash. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so today my plan is, before me and Ben get out of here and enjoy our 4th, and I'm trying to have some fun. Man, it's been a crazy couple weeks. I've had some personal stuff go on in my life that I don't bring up, but I will entertain everybody with it shortly. There's some changes I have had to go through on the personal side, but we're here today. I'm going to finish the Vatten. Hand me those micro amps. Can you hand me the micros? And we have some prototypes from V2. We're going into the marine stuff. And then we're also, he's going to just hand me the bags. Just hand me the bags. Okay. These are micro amps. They're prototypes. That's why they're just black. This is technically going to be an 800 watt mono, this small. And we're calling it the micro amps. We don't have a name yet, but I'm doing testing to get these finalized. This is basically how it's done. You have to build, and Jay does this with the B2 stuff. He basically builds the parts and what he needs overseas. They send out prototypes and you test them. This is actually going to be an 800 watt mono, 6 to 800 watts. That's small. And this is going to be a 4x100. Look how small that is, man. You can put this anywhere. So I got to do some testing on that. And then I got to finish off, like I said, the VFL amps. I've seen all your comments. VFL, yes, these are inexpensive amps that basically you're going to get it to do its power. The first one we did was pretty much right on point. I always tell you the dynos are really hard on equipment. If it ain't blowing it up, that's a good sign. But the VFL amp, it's just a nice look, clean. So there's 3 4-channels and 3 monos. So 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, and then you got 4 channels. So we got that going on. Man, today isn't even about. I thank you for everybody putting in their service or their time to make us who we are. To me, I'm just thankful for all of you jumping on here. Okay, Bryant, is the store open today? No, that's why we're here. It's 4th of July. So no, there is no picking up orders, and anything ordered or placed will ship out next week. Sorry. Matt Wentworth, what's up, Big Jeff? Who else we got here? Just want to give everybody the recognition. Share out for jumping in on a Friday, July 4th at 10:27. And I'll tell you what, talking with somebody over in Texas right now. Texas is the place happening, man. Florida used to be the cardio state, but Texas is killing it. What you all comment? What state do you think is the big cardio state nowadays? I'd love to see what you all think. Florida used to be known as the cardio state, but that's changed. But I'd love to see who you think. Okay, second, for us to do a Big Jeff Cash giveaway, I like the idea. So if this live, which lives do very well over time, if we get, I don't know, Ben, something simple like 1,000, well, we're going to get 1,000 views easy. Okay, let's make it bigger. If y'all could share this out and we get 200 shares, which is nothing, on this live, we will do a Big Jeff Cash giveaway. And I'll come up with a way to do it. But we got to get 200 ain't nothing shares. Y'all just start hitting the share button. And okay, I'll figure it out, but we're definitely doing that. Okay, North Carolina is one. Who else? Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee's got a lot of big manufacturing, but is it really a cardio state? We have a lot of huge builds. Yeah, you're right. So when you say that, I guess I should fine tune the question, because yes, big builds compared to car audio in general, like what is the most car audio selling state? I would agree. There's some big builds out on this coast for sure. Okay, listen, I just don't want to jibber jabber all day. I just wanted to go live, connect with you all, say happy 4th of July, be safe. Please check out the Big Jeff sales. Do we have the comic video loaded on here? Is it easy? Okay, he's bringing it up. So we actually did something different with the marketing. I want to see how the metrics work out. We did an old school comic for some of y'all that are in my age group, the 30 to 50 age group, and not the young bucks. Comics used to be big. Philly, PA. You know what, man? Brian, I don't really hear much about Philly, but you got to be. I mean, there's cardio everywhere. Ben's going to pull up this new ad we did. Tell me what you think. It was something different. I wanted to make it like a comic. Yeah, I'm watching the screen while he's bringing it up. It's in there, right there to the left. Okay, guys, watch this real quick. Tell me what you think about this new advertisement. 4th of July sale, because that's what you all expect, is some type of savings during the holidays, and that's what we're here to talk about. 4th of July actually is on a Friday this year, and we're doing something different. So sale starts Friday the 4th, ends Monday the 7th. And because there's MAP prices and price increases and this and that, we're going to go across the board and give you double rewards points on anything bought on BigJeffAudio.com. What are double rewards points? Well, it's not like that credit card type where you get basically Big Jeff dollars to be used on future orders. So you buy now, get some free money, and reuse it later on. Very simple. Small rewards. Make sure you're signed up. Everything you buy will be double. Let's just give you an idea. On a $250 order, you would normally get 3%. This increases to over 5% back, and you can be used as cash. A couple other things we do have on actual sale, along with the double rewards. Jensen 10% off. Jensen head units and all their budget amps, speakers, and subwoofers. The new Banda Brazilian line 10% off. So, and we've discounted through the weekend all cut wire. What you think about the new type of advertising? I would like try to be out of the box, and everything I do, I try to be a leader, not a follower. I'm just curious what you think about the whole comic thing. Anyway, listen, y'all. It's Friday. It's 4th of July. You're probably going to barbecue, spend time with family, blow up fireworks. Do that and be safe. Please share the live out. Or, you know what? We have a big affiliate program. I'll tell you what, we got a couple guys that make over $1,000 a month just by advertising links, and they buy through there. You want to make money and not even have to do anything hard? Sign up as an affiliate. You can do that with B2 Audio USA and Big Jeff. The way it works, you got to put some time into it, though. You just don't share it out on your own page. You get in the groups, you do posts, you do advertisements, you jump in other podcasts, and when people buy through your coupon code or link, every month we pay people out right to your PayPal. And like I said, I got people that make some money. You want to, people talk about they don't have enough or they can't afford this or that. I'm giving you a way just to do some digital marketing that will probably take you a few hours a week And like I said, I got a couple people that make steady 300 or 400, and I got a couple guys that make like $1 and $2 grand. I mean, how many of y'all even making $2 grand a month and you're working 40-hour shifts? Think about it. So check that out. Jesse Burlow says, happy 4th. Put that up. Bump on. Happy 4th. Bump and stay safe. Love y'all. Got this shared out. Get my boat hooked up. Yeah, boat. Check out the new Votten. We'll be here in there. Perfect marine grade amplifier. All right, jibber jabbering's done. Thank you to everybody tuning in. I got to get this going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, leave some comments here or even on our website. Let us know what I can do different, things that you want to see us do. I do listen and look for the feedback. Keep in mind, for the people that hit me up directly on social media, it's too big. I don't even get through all the messages. If you email Big Jeff Audio, it's info@bigjeffaudio.com, or you text, WhatsApp, or call 737-BIG-JEFF. That's 737-244-5333. I have a whole team that talks to you. And if it's something personal and needs to get my way, they push it up the ladder and I try to get to it. But keep in mind, we have so many platforms, so many videos, so many posts. When people just leave comments here or try to reach out, they don't get seen, but we give you avenues. I'm not going to say his name, but I just watched part of a video of a guy complaining because we have AI that was responding to him. I haven't really looked into it because I know my actual manager, Brittany, was dealing with him. And so we have AI. It means you could talk to somebody off hours. But Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., you have a chance to talk to live people and not just one or somebody's going to respond in 24. How many companies out there besides like Crutchfield and Best Buy do that? Big Jeff Audio does that, okay? So thank you for shopping with us. Thank you for being a supporter. And you know what? Leave your comments, shares, and posts, and we'll keep doing more and more giveaways. Happy 4th of July. I will see you all soon.